welcome to my channel. This video is gonna be on the books that I give 5 stars to, like the books that are like my comfort book. If I'm feeling sad, depressed, or whatever, like I'm gonna read them and they're gonna make me feel better, because literally that's how it goes. So I'm gonna just show you guys the goods, because most of those books are popular. They've been on my YouTube, but I'm just gonna post them because I haven't posted a while. So I was like, you know what, just post. I'm just gonna post something. So the first book is gonna be, this one just came out actually, and I actually have some books on Kindle, but I think I'm gonna do a separate video on that, because literally my issue is like, I be reading on Kindle. Even if I have the books like physical copy here, like I'm still reading on Kindle. So I have a lot of Kindle book recommendations and a lot of books I need to buy. But you know what? I'm just gonna read on Kindle for now, and then I'm gonna buy them. That's a smart idea. Like, just get Kindle Unlimited. Literally read the books. If you don't like the books, don't purchase them. And if you like the book, like, purchase. I feel like that's so smart, because I used to be like buying books, and if I don't like them, like I return them, and that's like so much work. So the Kindle was like so useful. But the first book that's on this, and I have a lot of books. I might cut them down because I kind of went overboard, because most of the books I read are like series. They're not like standalone books, so it's a lot of them. Okay, let me stop chatting. First book is gonna be Wicked by Amo Jones. When I tell you guys, I love this book had my favorite trope, and people don't like that trope. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if I should say it if it says it in the back, but this book is my favorite. This is a mafia book. It's part, if you read Sickle, is the second one. Like, you meet Wicked and Sickle book. It's like a motorcycle club. I love me some motorcycle club. I'm trying to find me some good ones. If anybody have recommendations, I'm here for it, because I'm trying to find some really good motorcycle club. Like, it's so hard to find the good ones. Like, I like them toxic, not too toxic. Like, I have trigger warnings. I didn't know I had trigger warnings, but I learned that I actually have trigger warnings. But yeah, this is a motorcycle club. This is also I don't want to say enemies to lovers. No, I'm gonna say friends to lovers, because they find each other attractive and they got together. The couples are Wicked and Ruby, and they met each other. I'm gonna just say they met each other in Ruby house, because Wicked started working for Ruby dad. That's how they met each other, and then from then they find each other attractive, and then they started talking together, and then boom, something happened. I don't want to say what happened, but then 5 years or 3 years? But there was a year gap in this, and they met each other again, which is different people, but the chemistry and everything was there. My favorite trope, I'm gonna just say, like, it's the pregnancy trope. I love me a good pregnancy trope, and this book is also really spicy, because I can't, like, I get it, like, that's so mean, but like, the book that I'm reading have to be spicy. Like, I can't do it if it's like PG-13. Like, I need some good sex lines, because I'll be like, but it was so good. It's good. I'm not gonna take long the book. Like, I literally took like 30 minutes on that book, but I'm gonna try to go faster because it's a lot of books. And then my second favorite, all 5s. I give this all 5s, and yes, I am obsessed with pregnancy trope, but this one was refreshing. This is a series, but I didn't like the other series, because she was in another series that she was in a threesome relationship, a throuple. Is that what you call it? I don't know what you call it, but she was in that, and I didn't like it, so I just like her book. And this is another by Fiona Combe. This is also a secret pregnancy trope. So she recently broke up with her longtime boyfriend, and she went to this bar. Well, it's weird how they first met, but I'm gonna just say how they show it in the book. In the book, she recently broke up with her boyfriend, because her boyfriend fell in love with the other dude, because it was in a throuple. And I think it's her grandma who gave her this coupon to go to this club thing. I don't know, I forgot what it was. and then she met the other boy and they was playing game, and one thing got out of hand. They got touchy, but and then she accidentally got pregnant. But what she don't know is that she's literally doing business with him, but he has a partner. So all she was meeting was his partner, and she didn't meet him yet, so they didn't know. Now that she's like 5 months pregnant and they're meeting and they see each other, it's like, did I just spoil it? I think I just spoiled it. I don't know, but it's so good. You guys should give it a chance. I don't think I spoiled it. I think that's part of it. But the sex scenes, the chemistry, sexual tension in this book was amazing. I love her character. Like, I love his character too. Like, he was so like, yes, he was a playboy, but he was very like mature and respectful. I love that. And then my other book, it was very hard to pick one because it's a series, but I try. I'm gonna say The Takeover by T.L. Swain. You're gonna see a lot of T.L. Swain in this video because I'm a T.L. Swain fan. Like, I love all her books. I literally read all of her books. The ones that are on Amazon, I don't know if she has other books, but the one on Amazon, I read like all of them. But this, The Takeover, is part of the My House series. I'm just gonna pick this one because this one stuck out to me, because this one, he could be my boyfriend. This is Claire and Tristan book, and Tristan is like so, like, it was new to me. I never read a book where it was a single parent and also a widow. She was a single parent and a widow. I've never read a book like that, but like, I love it. Like, the fact that he just fell in love with her, his relationship with her kids, how they became a family. It was just everything about this book. Tristan he can get it, because in this book, like, I'm not gonna explain to it. This book was like refreshing. It was very nice, very interesting. The humor in this book is really good. Like, that's what I was obsessed with. Like, that book had me laughing. Like, the little pranks that his kids would like do on him, like, I was dying. Like, it was so funny. So this is definitely one of my faves. And then the other book is also T.L. Swain. There's like so many T.L. Swain on here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can't blame me. Like, she's good. She's really good. The next one is the series. It's the same couple. That's why all the series this year is Stan Adore. I barely see this on people's recommendation. It's so good. Yes, a lot of drama. They break up a lot, but it's really good. And Stan Unconditional. I don't think I'm doing them in order. Oh yeah, I did them in order. And Stan Completely. This book, if you read Dr. Stanton, I don't know if there's some T.L. Swain fan here, but Dr. Stanton, this is his brother Christian. Is it Christian? Because I'm not good with names, I don't gonna lie. Joshua. I mean, saying Christian. Joshua, this is his brother Joshua book. If you want literally a book to, like, if you're in a slump and you need a book to just wake you up, there's like so many drama, sexual tension, spicy scenes. Like, it was so, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I almost got a little worried because at first they thought they was cousins, but then they wasn't. So don't give up on it because you think they cousin, because you're gonna find out like they're not cousins. Because even though they were saying they were cousins, there was like sexual tension between them. There was childhood sweetheart. This is also second chance romance. I'm not a big fan of second chance romance, but this one did it so good. But one thing you're gonna be mad about this book is how they kept breaking up with each other. But like, you could see the love they have for each other in the book. Like, you could literally see the love they have each other. Like, you guys should really try this out, because this one I don't see it a lot, so I'm just like, it's really good. Like, the drama, I remember I read that in like, what, I'm gonna give it 2 to 3 days, because like, I remember I was just reading, because once I'm interested in a book, I'm gonna sit down until I read it. Like, I feel like I'm speaking so fast that I'm not breathing. I don't know if that happens to people. Like, I'm just going so fast, I'm not breathing. But the other book that I give all 5 stars to, that I don't see it either, which I'm like, come on people, y'all missing out on something here. But it's Our Way by T.L. Swain. This book was different. this book, because I love like reading about male and male characters. Like I love reading about them. So when I found out that he was I don't know what he named himself, but like this book was really refreshing. Like how he went, like I'm stumbling because I'm trying to explain it, but I don't want to give it away. But the male character in this book, I forgot his name, Nathan always believed that he liked guys. He never really believed that he like was interested in the other, like the woman. So one day when him and his best friend went out shopping, he just found her very sexy. He's like, whoa, like what is this? Like I'm actually like getting a boner. So I'm like, what is going on? And the fact that it showed his process going through identity crisis, like what he is. He has to label, because he felt like he has to label himself, so he has to go to therapy and figure out. And she had to accept him because, you know, she had doubt and stuff like that. So this book like just explained it so well. Like I just love their journey as friends, as accepting his sexuality. His parents are just there to support him. He was talking about it. It was really refreshing. You guys will really like, I really recommend this book, because at first I was gonna read it because I'm like, you know, but like I loved it. Like it was so good. You will love Nathan, because like when he figured out like there was something wrong, like he straight away went to get therapy, and Eliza was there with him, like not the therapy, but like, you know, she tried to understand his point of view, his journey, which is really beautiful. I really love that book. That book is everything. And this book is another Emma Jones, finally, which another Teal Swing's coming, but it's fine. This is another Emma Jones book. You could tell my favorite authors just by seeing it, because like they're so good. They're so good. Okay, this one is also a series, but this is the Elite series, but I just took out 2 books. I love the other books, don't get me wrong, but this book, I was recently, I'm not gonna say depressed, I was really sad. You know, I was just blah. You know when your life is just blah and then you need a little excitement? That's what they give me. That's why I'm like, that's my 5 of 5. Like I love this for a couple. This one is about Nathan and Tilly. Nathan and Tilly, when I tell you, they're my favorite toxic couple ever. First of all, this is a high school bully romance, and I'm not gonna say high school, because I think they're seniors. So first they started hooking up, you know, just hooking up, being friends. They fell for sure, but then Tilly disappeared without telling Nathan anything, and then she weirdly come back talking about, then they found out she was pregnant, and the whole drama kept going on. Nathan is very like, if he tell me to sit down, I'm gonna sit down. Like I just love them, like their journey, them noticing like, whoa, this is love. Like I really like this girl. Like I don't want to like cheat. There was no cheat, there was bully. The spice was amazing, the drama, the storyline, everything about this book, my favorite. This book always like bring me back. It's like a refresh. It always refresh me. So I really love that book. And then another book, which is Teal Swing. I think, no, there's one more Teal Swing. I was going to see this last one, but there's one more. And then this one, oh, this one is also a series. There was the Mr. series, but favorite ones in this series is Mr. Spencer and Mr. Master. Do not come for me if you read them, the series. Don't come for me. I just love them. Okay, I just love them. But this one is Mr. Master. This is a nanny and boss trope, because she broke up in speak properly. She was in a relationship, and they broke up, and then she decided to move with her best friend to become a nanny to this fine ass lawyer who she thought was a woman, but was not a woman, was a man. He was so fine. And then while Mr. Master, he's like going through it, his wife, the drama with his wife, I don't want to say about it, y'all gonna read it. So he has to take care of these kids, but he's always so busy. So she just fit in perfectly. The sexual tension these couples have. Like, they didn't even try to hide it. That's why it was so refreshing. Like, there wasn't that much indie now, because I hate when couple, like, they're indie now. Like, it's okay, just admit it. You want them, that's it. But yeah, there was not even indie now. This book was so good. The way her humor, her personality is everything. Like, everything. Like, I love this book. But Mr. Spencer, I just love Spencer. Everything about this man, it just, I love, like, when he fell in love, because he was a player. He didn't believe in commitment. So then when he found a girl, he was like, whoa, like, I really like this. I just enjoyed talking to this girl. And I was like, yeah. So Mr. Maximus Spencer is my favorite. And then the last Tilda Swinton. Yeah, I'm not going to see any more Tilda Swinton. The last Tilda Swinton book is Mark's. What is that? Mark's Girl. Not me. I got a little. Mark's Girl. This book is, let me try to see, give the connection. This boy is the girl in this book's sister and his bodyguard. The boy in this book, bodyguard. This was a bodyguard romance, but he's a secret something. I don't want to say it to like spoil it, but they was hooking up. They fell in love. The job that he was doing was a secret, so he couldn't tell her. So he just broke up with her and left, and they met again, and feelings started getting back while she has a boyfriend, and she's like, whoa, I don't actually like my boyfriend, like, I'm still in love with him. And they got back together. He's like, I'm back for good, but she still have, you know, back talk, because like, what if you leave me again? Because she went through it. Like, when he broke up with her, she went through a whole breakup. So she was like, I don't want to go back. Like, what if I go back and feeling is back and then you leave? This book is just, she kept doing it. Like, I love everything about this woman. The next book is Crow, and this is a mafia romance. Let me not say she, but this is between Mackenzie and, I'm gonna call him Crow. That's the nickname. So this is Mackenzie and Crow. So Mackenzie is trying to find her longtime best friend who just disappeared out of nowhere. And she went to this club. She auditioned to be like a dancer, but Crow's like, whoa, something fishy about that. Like, why you want to be a dancer, right? And he didn't accept her, but later on accept that. But she caught his attention. She was like, well, like, I found this girl attractive. So then I actually want to read this again. I read this so many times. It's so good. Like, and I don't be seeing it on people things. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm missing out. So yeah, the attraction, and then one thing led to another. And the thing about this book is that she's a virgin. And the way she portrayed herself in this book is like she's not a virgin. So when he found out, he was like, what? Like, I'm telling you, she's like a freaky virgin. It's so interesting to see because it was very entertaining. And I love this book. And then the book that got me into reading is here. Like, that book really got me into reading. But people don't really like the first book, like, which is it's a series. This is the main series, and this is The Sweetest Oblivion. People don't like it. I know she's annoying. I get it. But something about their relationship was so good to me. Like, I reread this book more than the other books. I'm not gonna lie. And I've come to the conclusion it is my favorite. And this is Nico and Elena. It is my favorite. So Nico is engaged to Elena's sister, but he's attracted to Elena. But he did ask in the proposal for Elena, but the dad was like, oh, she's not available. And that's why he ended up being with his sister. But he was attracted to Elena, and he was not, like, he wanted her and he got her. And the spicy scene in this, the alpha, man, everything was in there. But Elena, trigger warning. I'm gonna call it a trigger warning. She was looking annoying and stupid, but I still loved it. You know, why not? And then I'm about to finish. This is the Twisted Hate, and this is also a series, the Twisted series, Twisted Love, Twisted Game, Twisted Hate, Twisted Lies. I have all those series. Like, I love all of them, but this for a spicy scene level. When I tell you that book had me like, what? This is an enemies to lovers, brother's best friend. Wait, no, not brother's best friend, sister's best friend. Enemies to lovers. That's what I'm gonna say. Because this couple, and then Joshua is just so fine. This is between Joshua and Jules. When I tell you, I usually don't, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna confess, I don't like enemies to lovers that much. And I also don't like friends to lovers, which is weird. So what do I like? But this book just portrayed so much. There was so much misunderstanding in this book, and when they started spending time together, the way they fell in love with each other, they always been attracted to each other. But I love that she was like a redhead and he was low-key Asian. I love to see different ethnicities. Like, I don't like to see the same ethnicities. Like, I just want to see different ones. So it's very interesting to me. And the spice level in this book had me, but I'm not gonna lie, Twisted Game had some spicy scenes. Like, it has some spicy scenes. But the last book, oh, finally, this is like 24 minutes. Dang. The last book is gonna be this, Terrible Beauty. I have some complaints on this book. Like, I love this book with all my heart, and she only released one, and it's a duet. And I didn't know it was a duet. Like, I can prepare thinking I'm gonna read a like standalone, okay, or whatever. This is a duet, and I'm still waiting for duet. I'm still waiting for release date, and I'm about to start crying because this book is so good. They left me on a cliffhanger. So if you, disclaimer, if you do not like cliffhangers, don't read this book. But if you don't care and you're willing to take the risk, please read this book. This book is so good. The drama, the everything, the relationship. This also enemies to love, but also arranged marriage. They've been arranged marriage since she was like what, 15, 16, and she been running away from this arranged marriage because her family is going through stuff. She went through a lot of stuff, he went through a lot of stuff, but throughout those decade, 10 years gap, they never separated, but they never got married. But there was, I don't know how to explain it, guys. You just gotta go and find. Like, it's so good. Like, this small little ass book, which I wish was bigger. It's so good. This is like the typical arranged marriage, but it's so, I know I keep saying it's so good because I don't want to like spoil it to you guys, but this is all. There's more books to, but I'm gonna just do these one because these 5 stars, 5 stars, like, highly recommend. But thank you guys. If you guys stayed that long and actually cared to for the end, which I doubt because I didn't expect it to be this long. But thank you guys for watching, and please comment and subscribe your 5-star books if you guys have some. Bye.